well used to winning here. Only two changes in the front row. The man himself, Andy Warwick, stays. Kieran Treadwell comes into the second row to partner Ian Henderson, and in the back row Nick Timney returns to play 8 with Dave McCann moving to number 6. John Cooney comes back, and Mr. Morgan playing his 4th game in a row. Jude Postlewaite, released early from the emerging tour, is in the centre with Stuart Moore, and on the wings, well, plenty of zip and aggression with Messer Stockdale and Werner Koch, and back after a one-match absence is Ethan McElroy. Interesting to see Callum Reid on the subs bench for Ulster. Connacht have come here just about fully loaded. Same front row, all of whom have played over 200 times for the province. All change in the second row. Joyce and Murphy are in. In the back row, skipper Kane Prendergast moves from 8 to 6 to allow O'Brien and Boyle in. Former All Black Josh Ione comes in. Bundyaki and Piers O'Connor in the centre. A lot of zip in the wing, particularly with Mac Hansen back, and Santiago Cordero, the Puma, is at full back. And there's the Connacht's captain, Cian Prendergast, really relishing the job he's been given this season. Nick Timney, who will win his 150th. And eventually the skipper Ian Henderson brings out this Ulster side. Simply cannot afford to lose. And outside half, Aidan Morgan gets us underway. All the way down to the very familiar face and figure. Meters away, what a start this would be if they can squeeze over. And here they go again on the narrow side. Andrew Brace is well positioned, and he's having a good look. And he's giving...
Yeah, he's given the try, Jim.
Yes, he has. Thought it was a penalty for a second, but he has given the try.
Says from Ulster, the set piece we talked about, Henderson with the clean catch. And realistically, once you get that forward momentum as an 8, almost unstoppable. You put Postlewaite and Werner Koch on the end of it as well. Great set piece from Ulster, just the start that Richie Murphy was looking for.
Well, they didn't get the first.
Ball is out.
Joyce, the second row referee, you heard him say the ball is out. Still there for Connacht. Surely they must score from here. Ioane moves it wide. Well gathered in. Over in the corner. Shane Bolton. Connacht on the board.
Yeah, classy from Connacht, Jim. A couple of recycles. Initially, there's some great defence from Ulster. Great vision from Ioane. Double miss pass. Bolton standing still. Aidan Morgan, barely a speed bump.
Yeah, Werner Koch had been brought in field, and Aidan Morgan had to make the last tackle, and he just couldn't quite do it. Wonderful pass out wide, and Bolton, one good arm stretch might just do it.
Use it!
Treadwell waits. Ulster once again drive forward.
Offside, green.
Connacht told to get themselves on side. Well, there's a mess in there, but Ulster still have the ball. Here they go again. Can they get over the line? I think they can. Referee looked at his touch judge, and they're leading by 12 points to 5.
Yeah, real good grunt up front, Jim. Postlewaite, as we talked about, he's done well on that Emerging Ireland tour. Back for tonight's match, making himself well seen.
Hold on.
Cooney took that. TMO, who's the vastly experienced Ollie Hodges. Bundyaki, blood coming from his ear in the middle of all of that.
Yeah, it was Postlewaite, Jim, with the last surge. You can see him with the headband on. He looks pretty confident going back, high-fiving. Andrew Brace goes upstairs, and certainly there was a real war of attrition in there, wasn't it? There's Postlewaite through the back, Werner Koch with him.
That's a try. That's a try every day of the week. Well taken by Jude Postlewaite, his first Ulster try.
Bracey, we have a decision.
Having played so well on the tour. Ollie Hodges says the try is good. Andrew Brace gives the signal, and Ulster get try number 2. From a pupil to another. Warwick to Andrew.
15.
First long one, well taken at the back by Ulster. Good drive forward. Across the 22. Good pressure from the men in black. Here they come again. Treadwell, he's been good this evening. Cooney has a dart himself. Here goes Cooney against his former team. And John
Jim. Treadwell at the back, and then Treadwell with the carry as well. There's a system failure from Connacht defensively. They're in post, and Cooney's all too aware of that. Joyce wraps round, there's a space, and there's nothing that Hansen can do about that. The pace, the foil, the fend from Cooney, ball under right arm, under the post, and Ulster starting to build an advantage.
Well, Ulster really missed that, haven't they?
It's just that experience, that knowledge, that know-how. You know, he does exploit those conditions so well. It's something we really saw him add to his game at the end of. How well will it function?
Well, the Bulls in particular were simply enormous. That's a good catch on a drive by Connacht. Ulster need to get plenty of men behind that ball. Connacht still moving toward the line. Andrew Brace, as ever, well placed and gives a try. And Connacht are by no means out of this game. In fact, they're very much still in it.
Room medicine, good set piece. Murphy's been outstanding so far. That initial charge. We see 2 or 3 Paul Boyle adds his weight. Aki just holding off. But really, Ulster disintegrate with their defence. Good work up front. O'Brien, Prendergast very much to the front of that. And Joyce. He's the man that gets the 5.
Andrew Brace in absolutely the right place for that. And Ulster, too many men coming back too slowly.
And it will be a concern, Jim, who Ulster maul defence so far this year.
Whoa, that was a bit dangerous now. Werner Koch could be in a bit of trouble here.
Andrew Brace straight to the pocket, Jim.
Oh, and he's gone. Taking out the man in the air.
He's almost in a horizontal position with the lift of Buckley. I think Koch is...
Big man Dave Heffernan, isn't he?
Yes, he is, Jim. Connacht cut this to 5. Prendergast the target.
Quickly done. Oh, right through his Murphy. He's going to do it again. And he's going to punish Ulster in discipline. What a wonderful score.
At this level of rugby, you just can't do that. Ball down, Ulster go. There's a gap in the middle. It's brilliant vision. It's unbelievable pace as well, Jim. Outstrips the cover. You can just see Alan O'Connor just opens up a gap, and Murphy's over that like a rash. And what a start to the season for him. Brilliant.
Well, his dad Richie will be pretty proud of him, but he'll be less proud of Ulster there, because they gave Connacht that score on a play, gave away the penalty, gave away the... And he struck that very nicely, and over it goes. What a very good kick by Ioane. And what a first half we've had, Tony McWhirter.
Have to be so clean here at the start of this second half, with Koch on the bench, in the bin, and Connacht attacking, and with the field advantage.
Well taken in by Nick Timoney as ever. Runs into Joe Joyce, and this is great stuff by Connacht, and once again it's Joyce driving forward. They're across the Ulster line, and can they get it down? And Ulster could be in big trouble here. Connacht looking for the bonus point right at the start of the second half. Picked up and driven by O'Brien. Can he get it down? He can! And that's try number 4 for Connacht. And Ulster have been ambushed before and after the half-time interval.
At the start of the season, look at the intensity, look at the leg drive. You know, he's got a bit of a tag on there as well, but he's by and large done that by himself. Huge lower body strength, and then the ability just to rip the ball free and get it down as well.
He didn't need too many of his pals, did he?
It's going to go upstairs, Jim. Just wonder about the grounding of this, maybe.
I thought initially grounded it.
Need to ask the Ulster forwards twice to do that, but Connacht had managed to move them round, and Connacht again giving away a penalty. This time it's not contested by the players themselves in terms of a little bit of afters.
Yellow card coming for Connacht, Jim.
Okay, spoke to you in the first half about penalties. Doesn't matter.
Andrew Brace and Connacht still hold Ulster's hooker up.
Okay, let it go.
Andy Warwick's in the middle of all of that. Referee thought about blowing his whistle. It's hard to see what's going on in there. Oh, the drive and the score. Ulster have got it. It's very well taken indeed.
They broke off, then picked and scored.
Yeah, it's well done by Ulster, Jim. They don't panic, do they? It's there, but you can see Cooney organising. Ball on the ground. Just a pick and dab from just a couple of inches.
What I was talking about,
Hard to work out from this angle who it was.
You
see Connacht coming round and loading. I think it might be Dave McCann, Jim.
I think you're right, it is Dave McCann.
It's the second time this season McCann's done that. You know, and again, just perfect timing. Gets his feet in the right position. And
5 metres away, now 4, now 3, now 2, now 1. They're up to the line. All they've got to do is get over and dot it down, and they are over, and they have dotted it down, and there's no question about it this time. And they've got a try, and it's replacement hooker Dylan Tierney-Martin gets his 9th try for his province.
You can see Keelan Blade on at scrum half, and he's just calls for reinforcements. Aki and Connor, they join the surge as well, and it's just beautifully marshalled. Beautifully marshalled. Dylan Tierney-Martin with the touchdown. All too easy, one would say.
This, as we're into the final quarter, to tie the game. Ioane gets underneath it. Oh, lovely stuff by the outside half for Connacht.
Advantage off the ball.
Referee's got the hand out for a penalty against Connacht. They to look at the big screen, and they'll liaise with the TMO Ollie Hodges. And the crowd are in no doubt that Josh Murphy.
I don't even think that's a yellow, Jim. That's a straight red.
I think I would have to agree with you, Tony.
You're ready, come back to me.
Go ahead, Bracey.
Nowhere near the ball.
Agree.
Yeah.
You know,
He's going to the pocket, and the colour is red.
that could have a sizable impact, Jim. It's going to have a sizable impact in the last 10 minutes. Also with the man advantage, and you can hear what the crowd think of that as well, but also have to now feed from that. Feed from the energy, Jim, of the crowd, and feed from the challenge, and the players must be irate at that. That's just, it's cynical. There's no place for that in the pitch as well, and the lengthy ban should come.
Go for HIA. No, happy?
John Cooney has opted to go for the post. Here it is again. Well, we were going to say it again. There's Josh Murphy. Will not be pleased with himself, and his coach Peter Wilkins will not be pleased with him, and his teammates won't be too pleased with him either. Fortunately, James McCormick seems to be none the worse for that red card offence inflicted upon him. And this is a very important kick for John Cooney to restore Ulster's lead. Cooney underneath it. Is that good? That is very good indeed from John Cooney. So Ulster back in the lead again with 9 minutes remaining. It's Ulster 27 and Connacht 24. And can Ulster at the very least hold on?
Well, I think they can, Jim. Certainly it's well within their ability. Connacht are going to come out fighting now. At Ulster, it's about game management and ball control.
Nick Timoney gathers in, as he always does, from the restart kick.
Okay, onside.
Oisin Dowling trying to make a pest of
and
himself.
Use it! No, it's not.
Back to Cooney. Under a bit of pressure, and that's a very good kick. He's curled that nicely into touch. It's going to be a Connacht line out. Nine minutes to go. 3 points between them. Ulster to move off the bottom of the table, which they were at the start of this game. Really need to hang on to this lead if they possibly can. Tierney-Martin throws. Blade. Ioane has a go himself. It was a high tackle. Referee playing advantage to Connacht, who are taking
enough to deprive McElroy in the corner. And Ulster now with a great chance to seal the victory.
McCormick throws. Ray takes at the front. Connacht still down to 7 forwards, remember. Josh Murphy's red card. Here come Ulster looking for the decisive try, and they're over the line, and it's Nick Timoney has done it again.
Enough, and it's been the tale of the ball, hasn't it? It's been the tale of the team in possession. Strike rate from both sides has been incredible, but Timoney just bides his time in the back of that, goes with the whale, uses his power and strength to go Josh Murphy, Jim, 2 bouts of indiscipline for him. Look look as if they're going to cost his side any chance of victory in Belfast this evening.
Cooney from the touchline, it's very close, but it's not quite there. So no conversion. So Ulster, 8 points between them.
Set, stay ball. Back at the
Free
back.
kick against Ulster.
Second one, third
for
one.
early engagement, a little
mark.
bit too enthusiastic. 2 losing bonus points, 1 for 4 tries and 1 for coming within 7 of Ulster, and he makes no mistake with that one, and that's nicely struck. And Andrew Brace, who's enjoyed himself as he always does here at Ravenhill, blows his whistle, and having looked a little bit iffy